You know when you read a poem and you just feel it? That sense that there's something deeper hiding in the words, like a secret message just waiting for you to find it? Well, today, we're going to learn how to find the true heart of any poem.
So let's just dive right in. What is that secret message anyway? It's that deep, powerful idea that the poet really, really wants to share with the world, and with you. Well, that secret message has a name. It's called the theme. And for the next few minutes, think of us as detectives. We're officially going on a theme hunt, and I'm going to give you all the tools you need to be an absolute pro. Okay, detective, let's get you set up. Every good investigation starts with the right tools, so let's open up that toolkit and see what we've got. We've got a case to crack. First things first, this is absolutely crucial. The theme isn't just a word or a topic. It's the life, truth, or message of the poem. It's that big idea about life that the poet wants you to think about long after you've put the poem down. Now, this is where people sometimes get a little tripped up, so let's make it super clear. A topic is just what the poem is about. You know, like trees. Simple. But the theme is the message about the what. So a poem about trees might have a theme like, trees teach us to be strong. See the difference? A topic is just a thing. A theme is a life lesson. And here it is, your official 3-question detective toolkit. To find any theme, all you have to do is ask these 3 questions. Pay close attention to what the speaker is feeling, look for any images or ideas that pop up again and again, and then ask yourself how the poem makes you feel. It's really that straightforward. All right, detective, you've got your tools, you're ready to go. So enough talk. Let's put these tools to the test with our first case. Don't worry, we'll solve this one together. Okay, listen close to this one. Even when clouds gather gray, the sun waits behind them. Patient, shining, true. So what do you think? What's the life message here? Is the poem just saying that the weather changes? Or is it getting at something deeper? Something like the idea that light always comes after hard times? Go ahead, take a second. If you guessed that light comes after hard times, you absolutely nailed it. This is a perfect example of how poems work their magic. The great clouds aren't literally just clouds, right? They're like those tough moments in life. And the sun? That's the hope that's always there, even when we can't see it. Okay, you did great on that one. Ready for another? This poem is called Rooted. It goes, they said the storm would break me, bend me low, snap my branches. But my roots are deep, and though I shake, I stand. Wow, you can just feel the power in those words, can't you? So let's pull out our toolkit. First, what's the mood here? How does this speaker sound? And what are they comparing themselves to? What's that big metaphor? Exactly. The mood is totally defiant, strong, and resilient. The speaker is not scared. They are standing their ground, and they're comparing themselves to a tree with deep roots, something that can handle any storm. That comparison is the key that unlocks the whole poem. So, let's put all the clues together. You've figured out the mood, you've spotted the central metaphor. All right, detective, what is the final theme? What's the big life message of this powerful little poem? And there it is. The theme is that real, true strength comes from having deep roots. Things like your faith, your family, your beliefs. Those are the things that let you stand firm, no matter what kind of storm life throws at you. Fantastic work. So it's one thing to be a detective for other people's words, right? But why does this skill actually matter for us in our own lives? Well, it's because the themes we find in art are the same kinds of messages that come from our own hearts and out through our words. And check this out. This verse from Psalm 19 is basically a tiny, powerful poem itself, and it gets right to the heart of this idea. It's a prayer, asking that the words we speak and the thoughts, the themes that are in our hearts are lined up, that they're both good and pleasing to God. Let's really think about that for a second. If the themes coming out of our mouths are about kindness, hope, and strength, what does that say about what's going on inside us? Our words are like a window to our soul. And here's a really cool fun fact. Using poetry and theme to teach big ideas isn't anything new. Jesus himself was a master of this. When he said things like, I am the good shepherd, that wasn't just a simple sentence. No way. It was a poetic image, packed with deep themes about guidance, protection, love, and identity. And this all boils down to one big truth we should really remember. God uses powerful words with purpose. And when we choose our words of purpose, when we try to share good themes with the world, we're actually reflecting his truth. This whole idea that the message behind the knowledge is what really matters is so important. It's actually why we believe that just getting an education isn't enough. Education without morality, without a strong sense of right and wrong, can actually be harmful.
I mean, it's a powerful question to ask, isn't it? What's the point of being the smartest person in the room if you still end up making choices that hurt people or hurt yourself? The real goal is to connect what's in our head with what's in our heart.
And the promise here is that when you align those two things, when you focus your mind on what is good and true, on spiritual things, that's where you find a kind of deep and true peace that nothing else can really offer. So I'll leave you with this final thought. You're a theme-finding detective now. You know how to find the heart of a poem. So the big question is, what's the theme of your own life? What amazing message is your heart just waiting to share with the world?